Japan, a land of serene temples, futuristic cities, and ancient traditions. But beneath this tranquil surface lies a world of shadows, haunted by the ghosts of samurai, vengeful spirits, and tragic souls. In every corner, from forgotten tunnels to modern skyscrapers, chilling tales are whispered. Today, we peel back the veil and count down the top 10 most terrifyingly haunted places in Japan. Number 10. The Nakagusuku Hotel ruins, Okinawa. Our journey begins at the skeletal remains of this luxury resort. Construction was mysteriously halted decades ago, and locals say it was built too close to sacred tombs, angering the spirits within. Its decaying halls are now patrolled by the ghosts of those whose rest was disturbed. Visitors report hearing the disembodied whispers of children echoing through the corridors and feeling unseen eyes watching them from darkened windows. One team of paranormal investigators captured a clear voice whispering, "Get out. Leave this place now." Seconds later, all their fully charged batteries died at once, and a heavy fire door at the end of the hall slammed shut with enough force to shake the concrete floor. They fled and never returned. Number 9. The Gridley Tunnel, Yokosuka. Beneath the earth near a U.S. naval base lies this deeply unsettling passage. Legend says a samurai was ambushed and murdered here centuries ago. On rainy nights, if you dare to look in your rearview mirror while driving through, you won't see your own reflection, but the ghastly, blood-soaked face of the samurai staring back. A naval officer, dismissing the tale, drove through on a stormy evening. Glancing in his mirror, he saw the horrifying face in his back seat, its eyes burning with fury. He slammed on the brakes, but when he looked again, the seat was empty. Later, back in his quarters, he found an antique samurai sword resting on his passenger seat, a terrifying souvenir from his spectral encounter. Number 8. Akasaka Mansion, Tokyo. In the heart of modern Tokyo stands a residential building with a dark reputation. Tenants rarely stay long, driven out by a relentless paranormal presence that began after a young woman took her own life in one of the apartments. Residents report white mist seeping from vents, sudden drops in temperature, and the horrifying sensation of ghostly hands stroking their hair as they sleep. One tenant woke up paralyzed with fear to see the full-bodied apparition of a woman with long dark hair covering her face, standing at the foot of his bed. He could feel her sorrow and rage pressing down, suffocating him. He broke his lease the very next day. Number 7. Himeji Castle and Okiku's well. Even a place as beautiful as Himeji Castle holds a dark secret. Its grounds are home to the legend of Okiku, a servant girl falsely accused of losing one of 10 precious golden plates. As punishment, she was killed and her body thrown down a well. Now her tormented spirit is said to rise from the well each night. Visitors hear a chilling voice slowly counting from the depths. 1, 2, 3. When she reaches 9, her counting is replaced by a gut-wrenching, blood-curdling shriek of despair. A groundskeeper, thinking it was a prank, leaned over the well to shout down. As he did, a pale, ghostly hand shot up from the darkness and grabbed his arm, its touch as cold as the grave trying to pull him in. Number 6. Sunshine 60, Tokyo. This skyscraper is built on blood-soaked ground, the former site of Sugamo Prison, where numerous war criminals were executed after World War II. The negative energy is believed to have permanently stained the land. Late-night workers report phantom footsteps, objects moving on their own, and shadowy figures darting at the edge of their vision. Shortly after it opened, tenants reported seeing a ball of fire, a hitodama, the soul of the newly departed, careening through the halls. One night, a security guard saw the fiery orb manifest at the end of a corridor. It hovered, then rocketed directly towards him. He ducked in terror as it flew past his head, feeling an intense, unnatural heat before it vanished through a solid wall. Number 5. Oiran Buchi Bridge, Yamanashi. This picturesque bridge hides a history of horrifying betrayal. The name translates to Courtesan's Gorge. The story goes that a local gold mine, fearing its secrets would be leaked, held a party for 55 courtesans on a platform over the gorge. As they celebrated, the ropes were cut, sending all 55 women plunging to their deaths. Today, drivers who cross the bridge report hearing women wailing and screaming in unison. One motorist whose car broke down on the bridge one night heard the screaming begin. He then saw them, dozens of pale, spectral figures crawling up the cliffs from the gorge, their faces twisted in agony, their arms reaching out towards him, seeking vengeance. Number 4. Old Chuetsu Tunnel, Fukuoka. This abandoned tunnel is a place of palpable dread, infamous as the location where a young woman was murdered. Those brave or foolish enough to walk through its crumbling passage report hearing a woman humming a chilling tune that seems to get closer and closer, even if you run. A group of friends recording their exploration heard a voice right behind one of them whisper, "Where are you going?" Terrified, they ran. When they reviewed the footage, they saw a shadowy figure detaching itself from the tunnel wall and following them. The audio was even worse. After the whisper, there was a low, guttural growl, and the sound of something heavy being dragged across the concrete, getting faster as they fled. Number 3. Inunaki Tunnel, Fukuoka. Labeled as one of the most terrifying places in Japan, the Inunaki Tunnel is sealed off for a reason. Its history is stained by a gruesome murder where a group of teenagers tortured and burned a man to death inside. The tunnel is now said to be a gateway for evil, a place where our laws no longer apply. Visitors who trespass report that their electronic devices fail, they hear blood-curdling screams, and feel ghostly hands shoving them. 2 urban explorers who got inside were plunged into absolute blackness when their flashlights died at once. They heard frantic whispering, and then one of them screamed, claiming something had grabbed his leg and was trying to drag him deeper into the tunnel. His friend pulled him free, and in their car's headlamps they saw 3 deep, bleeding gashes on his ankle, like claw marks from a hand that was not human. Number 2. Camp Hansen, Gate 3, Okinawa. On this U.S. Marine Corps base, a barracks stands abandoned because it is so haunted. Soldiers reported seeing the ghost of a blood-stained W.W. soldier, asking for a light for his cigarette before vanishing. They also heard a child crying from the empty washroom. The barracks were officially closed after a Marine on guard duty saw the soldier apparition walk past. The Marine called out. The figure turned, its face contorted with rage, and let out an inhuman roar. Every light on the block exploded. Simultaneously, the Marine saw the small ghost of a child peek out from the barracks door, beckoning the spectral soldier inside. The guard abandoned his post in terror, and the building was declared off-limits. Number 1. Aokigahara Forest, Mount Fuji. We have arrived at our final destination. At the base of Mount Fuji is a place where silence is deafening, compasses spin uselessly, and trees hold the sorrow of countless souls. This is Aokigahara, the Sea of Trees, known infamously as the Suicide Forest. For decades, people have come here to end their lives, and their tormented spirits, or yurei, are said to remain. The most horrifying phenomenon is what happens as night falls. People hear voices whispering their name from all directions, luring them off the path, deeper into the suffocating woods. They see fleeting, shadowy figures hanging from trees that vanish when approached. The ultimate horror of Aokigahara is not a single ghost. It is the crushing weight of thousands of tragedies, an oppressive energy that actively tries to make you one of its own. From the whispers in abandoned hotels to the oppressive sorrow of Aokigahara, the echoes of Japan's haunted past are undeniable. Which of these terrifying places will haunt your nightmares? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the dark, be sure to like and subscribe for more.